VDC playoffs.
Let's go. It is time. It is time for VDC Season 4 playoffs. In the booth tonight, we got yours truly, Nuclear Cat, and beside me, fellow caster, we have Stabbed. How are you feeling for Season 4 playoffs?
I am excited, Nuclear, for the playoffs. We're here witnessing the first semifinals of Contender playoffs. We have the last few games of the advanced tier and the master tier going on as well. So I'm really excited to see what's up ahead. An amazing game. I don't know if the viewers know this, but the game that we're going to be watching, OS Celestial Calzones versus ATX, which is the new VTX plus ATO combination. ATX just got done playing a play-in game with PPI. And ATX won that game. It was just a one map series. ATX won it. Now they're playing in the semifinal. Starting up, we have the map bans between OS and Cyclone here. OS banning Haven first. We have throughout the games that I've casted for OS, they have been banning Haven.
My mic isn't working right now. Hold on. Keep talking.
It'll be interesting to see how VTX play because they've just got out of a map and now they have another 3-map series to play. They'll be hoping to finish it within 2, but if it goes the distance for 3 maps, they'll have to make sure they preserve energy to continue to persevere towards the finals, which is when we do not know. And we are waiting for VTX or ATX to ban their selection of map here. While this game's being streamed, we have on the other side of the bracket, LG Pink Azalea versus Solaris Nebula also being played. Unfortunately, due to lack of staff, we are not streaming that game. But we have this one game for you guys, and let's see how this game goes. While I wait for my co-caster to come back online.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on. My mic's still not live.
And while we're waiting for that, we are typing in chat hashtag blame prod.
Damn it.
Hashtag blame nuke in this case.
Anxiety, they will be able to hear you, just so you know.
Oh, and look at that. Cyclone have got their ban in, which they're banning Split. Considering that how offensive or how aggressive, that would be the right word in this case, how aggressive OS play or the play style is, banning Split is the right choice, I would think. And OS picking a bind. Have I seen them play bind? I have not seen OS play bind from my personal perspective. That would be sure a game for me to look into. And Cyclone, for their map pick, they're going with Ascent.
My mic's back. Blame Prod, yeah. Thanks, Stabbed, for trying to make a hashtag for every single stream. Looks like we see the last few bans coming in. Fracture and Pearl are going to be banned by OS and Vortex, respectively. A big shame because I do really like both of those maps. I think the Pearl changes they rolled out recently are very helpful for the health of the map. But we will get to see Lotus, which I think is a very good map. Just kind of dynamic. The 3 sites gives a very interesting dynamic with kind of what comps you can run. Like you often see, was Harbor Viper. I think occasionally we sometimes see Omen Viper. We sometimes see Astra. I think occasionally. Just there's a very big dynamic in what controllers are viable there, and I think what controller is viable is very paramount to what the rest of the comp has to be. But we have the rest of it going. We have the Vortex who have picked defense for Bind, and then OS picked defense on Ascent, and then Vortex pick. No, actually, OS picked attack on Lotus. So, wanting to start off strong for their first half of Lotus, it seems. How do you feel about those map bans?
Well, you talked about what controller they're gonna run, right? We already know the answer to that. OS have run a standard 5 comp. If you look at their match history or submissions throughout the season, they have had every player play a specific agent. There have been a few switches. I've seen Lost in the Woods switch to the Yoru from time to time, from the Neon, but Koala, I think, is the one that switches sometimes from Sage to the initiative, Flash initiative, but the rest of the players have always played the same comp. Nightcreed being on Harbor, Legend X playing Omen, and the other Koala playing Reyna. That has been always their standard comp. It's been being played on every single map. So we know their comp already.
Yeah, well, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think we're about ready to go. Just give us a second, and we'll get into map number 1. Bind, Vortex on defense to start off in Bind. Do you have any feelings about like how one-sided Bind is, or if you think it is one-sided?
Bind, I definitely am on the train of it being a defensive map. It is especially defensive, but as long as you hold, I'm again, if you go through all the streams that I've been a part of, and every time there's bind being played, I've always mentioned bind showers control. You always take showers control, you will win the site for free, or you can hold the site for free for retake. So as long as whichever team is attacking or defending is if the attack's happening on a site, as long as you're able to hold showers, you will win that map. I, I told you that Legend X and Nightcreed always standard Omen Harbor. They always go for that play. Koala, you can see hovering over that sage. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets locked in as well. However, what's interesting is Lost in the Woods going for the Phoenix rather than the Neon or the Yoru, which is interesting. It seems Lost in the Woods has been trying to add more duelists into their kit, which does help the team overall to buy space. And there comes the lock in. Now going over to the ATX's side, we have the Cypher setup, mostly preferably over B site. The standard Brimstone comp, the Brimstone control, as you mentioned. You have the Reyna, you have the double duelist comp coming in. Uh, so that would be interesting to see. They only have a single initiator. If there's a single initiator,
Choose
I
your
prefer
agent.
to see a Sky instead of KO. But I could be proven wrong. I'm always up to be proven wrong.
With agent select being complete, single Sentinel Sage comp with a Phoenix. Pretty interesting. It is a Contender, which the best thing I think about Contender is that you see a lot of diversity in the compositions. I feel because people are ready to kind of play anything, because anything can work and anything will work if you just kind of know how to skill diff enemy team. But I think having a composition that your team has faith in and knowing your agent goes a big step into being ready for anything and being ready for success. Most importantly,
I think what I like about the Harbor Sage on specifically this map is that the Sage can put a wall up and Harbor can chuck the cove not onto the planter but onto the wall itself, giving time for the wall to solidify itself, which I feel is a really interesting strategy, interesting play. if I could say that. Which I hope to see that today. I want to see that. If I can see that in Contender, I'll be really impressed.
Give me a second while I get situated here and make sure that the overlay got to work. Got grand finals here. I'm gonna make this great, and I think we are good. So
while we're doing that, please do not forget today's hashtag blame nuke or hashtag blame prod. It's always a thing, everyone. Well, the attackers are huddled up towards A side. The defenders playing 4 on A side already. You can see some pinks coming up from the attackers already. But the defenders reading this, having. Well, now you see nothing on stream. Oh, everything's back up again. And here we go. DNF early coming out, gets 3 of the OS players.
Last player standing.
And gunfights all go in the favor of OS. It's hardly been like 15 seconds of the round, and 4 people for ATX have already fallen. Gets 1. It's interesting. There was just a pure 2-2 split. 2 people split showers, 2 people split towards short from the side of the defenders, and they all just got picked off instantly. So it's a pretty easy round for OS. Like 15 seconds, they got 4 frags, and none fallen from the side of OS.
Here.
I'll find you. Bring them down. Light planted for you.
You can see OS's
Wave crashing.
This is. You can see they're all stationed up towards the left side of the map, trying to get space now, but also just hiding, not keeping anything,
Last player
and
standing.
just being picked off because of the better weaponry available to OS. Well, that's 2 rounds gone in the span of a few minutes. On the 3rd round now, better guns on the side of ATX. This will be an interesting round to see. ATX or VTX will definitely be looking to at least get this round into their pockets so that it doesn't seem as one-sided and can maintain their economy. It was leaning towards a B hit off of the initial aggressiveness. After tripped by a Fade Dog. Oh, pink's coming out, but Alucard's running through, picks up Legend X, gets another, gets lost in the woods as well.
1 enemy remaining.
ATX retaking without losing anyone so far. Do they know? Does Nightbeat get on? Nope. Nightbeat falls. A good flawless. Yeah, a good flawless for ATX. Definitely one that they need.
Let's go.
And I think OS have picked up. Does the cam I think the cam just watched Phoenix. I don't think Woods has seen that the cam's available there. I think Nightcrate is aware that there is a cam there and has broken the cam there, I I think OS have read that VTX is only stationed one person towards this B side and four of them are playing towards A side. Oh.
Water rising.
Interesting, now using the cove to plant down? What else would you use the cove for? I mean, yeah, but I mean, I would select. Oh, some diffuse taps on it. Look at Killer's position. Oh, Trico expects it, but still gets picked off by Killer.
I'll find you.
I feel I should give them a lot of information. Yep.
Mark 2.
Oh, there's a Cypher cam. Does watch Killer. Killer down to 13 HP. Over. Koala Ann was trying to survive through its showers. Rose sticking it.
Player standing.
Oh, I mean, a good run, good retake. Good retake as well. Somehow they did not manage to die, even though they were all clamped up towards one side, and the Fade Eye did reveal them. But I think it was just that the spam from OS, they just ran out of bullets and had to reload, so couldn't capitalize off of that Fade Eye. This could be a fun fight. I would like to see a molly to, yeah. Legend X did take some bullets to the chest here, but I would like to see a brimstone molly to just, push off of them. Trico gonna smoke that off again. Trico actually smoked out towards a short here. Helping Ro to hold that side of the site better. Monch doesn't up here. I think it was broken instantly. Oh, that's the third smoke for Trico. Trico has no more smokes. You can see OS slowly trickling more.
30 seconds left.
I suggest you
There
move.
comes a reckoning from Nightcrate to push Alucard off of the side, or to give them at least better position on side. Oh, does man put some damage onto Koala right while planting? This will be tough to retake with an op. Oh. Three of people just working throughout elbow, just picking one by one.
Blocking sight.
There comes the cloudburst to hold off of for timing, so the Trico can stick it up.
Last player standing.
Legend X trying to spam gets one, but yeah. Your retake again from the side of VTX. I think they're all pumped up after the plane map. Do you think that has any sort of influence onto this map? Them already playing one map for today? I was just asking you, do you think them playing a map already, the playing game, has some influence on their mentals for this specific game?
There.
And with the low buy, good double peek, and that's 2 guns.
Joke's over.
But Op doesn't find any value. Last one was clearing whole of sight, using a few of clear of sight. Does push the jet out of the map. Look at Mansions here. Really low.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, the run and gun.
Flawless.
And a flawless on it, thrifty as well. I want to say that was a thrifty as well. Breaks off of loadout values. Martin's back on the up again. This time gonna play towards showers to get some benefit. And this would be a good call because they have been in showers constantly. Gets one, runs out. Great pick from Martins. You got your one. Oh, Fade Eye just off a truck. Oh, Harbor Wall coming in, the Cascade.
Yikes. Spike planted.
Monster shooting into this Phoenix there as well. Oh. Does know that there's one turret's lamp off of those 2 Phoenix flash. Phoenix does not have any more of those flashes. Wall coming out as well to better hope Trico gets the pick off on Phoenix. Killer gets picked off its cubby as well. Koala all alone. And a good flash coming from Row to
Weapon here.
Yep.
Flawless.
I want to say it's actually the 4th one of the map. Because I think the pistol round was also a flawless. No, Alucard got one towards the end, yes. So yeah, this would be the 3rd flawless.
That goes there. This goes.
Yeah, and you can see that the op has moved over to B side, and OS is moving towards the op here. This would be cool to see if Munchins gets another couple here. Askid being used to push off any of those op angles. So well played from Legend X. Just see there's a trip here. Just trying to get an angle to break through. Yep. Oh. Oh, I was one way from the Cypher cage. And a Brimstone also used.
Careful now.
Look at that. O's already gotten half of the site here. Alucard's alone on site. Woods should be aware of this. Oh, walks into the Brimwall and gets picked off.
I think I just realized my mic was not actually being captured for this since we started this map.
Launching smoke.
Blame prod. 4v3 we're looking at here.
You all need another reason of why you need hashtag blame prod. Just really know that Nuclear's mic was not working this entire time.
Scrap the retake.
Well, we're
we got
on
here.
the thing. Trico, really low HP. Legend X keeping on the side, gets picked up by Trico. All alone. Killer, trying to fight off, gets picked up by Trico, but is the defuse in? No. Oh, it is!
2 seconds and
yeah,
17 hundredths to spare.
No more doubts.
Pretty good.
We're ready.
All of the...
Just to remind everyone, we do have hashtag blame prod running in the
Okay,
chat.
we get it. We get it.
Because I have been alone casting this whole game as of right now.
See, all the other producers have it easy. Like, all they have to do during this is, like, kind of chill. I have to do stuff. That's why I bought a stream deck for these. I'm not getting reimbursed.
Wave crashing.
You can see again. I was going for that showers control, trying to get that orb here.
I feel like
Actually,
that's sort of the
maybe not.
meta. When
Rico
you're,
does speak this.
I feel like it's sort of the meta when you're running with the Phoenix is to try to farm the ultimate because it's like it's the most I think unique and powerful parts of the.
Oh wait! Oh,
That's done.
The Reckoning getting
down
such good
A.
info on Trico holding that tight angle.
Flash does get over, but gets picked up before the Flash can find any benefit.
Careful now.
Might used to push Monsters off of the heaven angle. Cove coming in, although not being planted inside the Cove. Distraction tactic, some would say. A 3v4 with an op for ATX here. Oh, does have this call, a nice shot.
Kill
Gets picked up by Nightcree.
One enemy
Alucard
remaining.
gets dropped as well by Nightcree from Lambs. Koala and Lambs. We have 1v4 situation. Does Koala get anything here? Nightcree is too good with the Bulldog. A good round for OS. Definitely needed that one to come back. Martin's back on that op. I believe Martin's has had money to buy an op every round, unless they've survived with it. Oh, it's linked to its 8B hit here, and you can see ATX have moved over from that 4-1 setup to a 3-2 while having the Cypher play on A side. KO Knife gets no info on Hookah. But Trico. Oh. Trico is stationed towards A sure. Ro needs to be there. Trico gets picked off. Monchins keep these in with an op. And then gets Woods. Although OS have hit the teleporter.
In the first
The orb.
few
Like,
rounds
one
with Cypher
away.
alone on B, now he's alone on A.
What I like is Nightcree just used his ult last round. And has his ult again this round, by the way.
Oh, another wonderful lurk from Legend X to punish Munchins coming out the telly. And
This is the third Reckoning available for Nightcree in just a span of 9 rounds.
yeah, that's why, I really like Fracture. I'm one of the few people who really likes Fracture because of the dynamic you get when you just farm ultimate orbs. It's one of my favorite things about Fracture. I wish more maps had
Cover going out.
funky orbs. Like, I feel like Haven should have an orb in the middle. It'd just be funny.
Oh. Well, I'm trying to save that orb for their team. That's not clear that what? Gets picked off by the classic. An eventful save for ATX. Managed to save the op.
I'll put them on an even score line. Also, like, if you look at that score, the round history, every single Vortex round has been off the back of a defuse. They have never been able to deny the plant, which means that OS just keep getting the extra 300 creds every single round to boost their economy. And I don't know if they want to try to change how they play to start trying to deny plants, or if they're happy with the added economy health, so long as it's how they win rounds.
I would like to be.
I feel like it's concerning.
I would like to see some better economy management because you can see the rest of OS players have ample money, but then Legend X just with 600 creds here. But always getting the plan again off on A side. But hey, no, they just deny him. Like, you guys, let's just hit B. Let's just hit B. Reckoning coming into clear side, give them better positioning to play off of onside.
It's more so like Intel.
That's the third Reckoning.
If you think about it,
Spike
the
planted.
in fact, the ultimate, Harbor's ultimate, if it doesn't ring the gong, there's nobody in its range. So it's an info tool. If you hear nothing, sight's open and you can just run it. So
Such a good positioning from Nightcree, holding the ball, but
uses Rain of Blind and
Nightcree could go
push off of it.
oh, but Trico clears that, and Trico gets
Oh.
2. Like,
Face your fear!
Fade ult use as well. Nightfall use too. Quick cut. The Brimall comes in.
Just barely misses.
Margin goes down.
Oh, on Trico,
Last player
1v1.
standing.
And he's gonna try to save this. I think he's out of range, so he's all good, but very close win for the OS team.
No more op for
Last round before the
VTX.
switch.
Never mind. They do have money for an op. They have the exact money for an op.
Do you actually like call it ATX, or is that just a bit?
Well, it is ATX because it's Automata plus Infinite Attacks.
Okay, I'll change that in the overlay.
I'm fine with it being. It can be VTX as well. We're totally fine because it is being owned by Infinite Attacks at the moment. So I just call it ATX. It's interchangeable. I'm pretty sure. Harvick has said again to buy that space towards pushes Monsters off of showers.
My
He
ultimate's
told you
ready.
like farming the Phoenix ult.
Come on, let's
So good.
go.
They've been really good at farming these ult cards. Oh, just got Trico. Trico gets sold. But that does let OS enter on the site. Trico gets one off fully blinded, by the way. Oh, that TP. Oh, Regenex some whippage. Oh, Riz ran out of ammo. Macri picks off Trico finally, ending the reign of Trico being able to hold that A site.
They're just gonna run off. I think they tried to re-hit this. Oh, but the Cypher.
2v4 situation that. Oh,
Last player standing.
come on, just get a knife.
Spike down A.
We'll have.
We do have the
It is
res.
the last round, so I will see the rest come up.
I have the
Not
spike.
there.
Probably
Munchin's on the
not
op. He's
on
not
night.
gonna let that happen. Oh, but it is gonna be the.
Oh.
Nope, no, it's not.
Gets denied by the Phoenix ult. Oh, please call it. Oh, well, there is no other person to res, by the way, because if you look at the map,
Oh.
all the other attackers are died on
seconds left.
site. Oh, oh, it's picked off. This does push some of the ATX players off to showers.
It's just one.
Stomping here,
That's
and
true.
gets the top. An even half for both teams.
Yep, 6-6. Hell of a good run that Vortex
Switching
is trying to
sides.
put on here as we switch sides.
And now you have the double duelist comp on the attacking half.
Oh, that's gonna be scary. I mean, like, is Reyna? She has the blinds, but apart from that, it's just utility that's beneficial to get kills. Not really entry on the site. But I mean,
That is true.
if you know how to get kills, does it really matter? At least, I feel like down here in Contender, I think we often see that if you have good fundamentals, you are like very attractive to
Good.
team owners.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't have a Contender team, so I haven't had to think about it.
Well, initial B hit coming over from VTX.
Some
Pick up the
aggression
old-
though
no,
coming
they
in
won these
Hookah,
days.
it looks like. Night Greed gonna get the first blood of their second half.
Get one and then leave. I like that. You got your ones, leave. You have man advantage. Just play off of that. Oh, Legend pushes off with H.
No, we do not back
Gets
off. We do
rolled.
not back off.
Hey, it's the semi-finals. I want you to play sensibly
here.
here. Oh. Pulla gets one here, gets
There.
back to full 150 HP, which
Bloody them.
Legends gets another one,
Spike
by the
down,
way. That
attacker
would also gets
spawn.
spiked down.
Just
Look
One
at
so
that.
enemy
far.
remaining. Pardon their vision. I have the spike.
Ooh, managed to survive there with minimal HP. Just get healed back up to full though. What a running back onto A
30
side.
seconds left.
The overheal HP is off now. Just a plain old player like all of us. 100 HP. At least get planned down on A side.
Spike planted.
Yeah, getting the
Do they-
creds
oh.
is pretty good.
Towers get
No.
Legends gets 4. Good round from West, putting in some aggression from both sides. They get one, they leave, which causes the which causes Legend from A side to aggress and get that pick on KO. And then you aggress towards their spawn afterwards. to a good 4K on the pistol round. But they also won the pistol round previously as well, and they still managed to tie the half. So
Yeah, although I feel like it's
Nothing's
a,
said and done
it's a
yet.
bit of a shame that it's gonna be on Omen. I just think the ult is kind of underwhelming, you know. It was on like a it's on like a Phoenix, and it would have so much more value. Then you alt be. Nice shot. I
Hey,
mean, you don't have
Omen is
armor.
pretty
I don't
good.
think-
You know how to use it.
Yeah, only Lil Ro is running armor right now, so the Marshall is very. Already has the ult.
Spamming through the
Okay.
smoke.
Already has the ult.
Go on, Legend X, use it. Show nuclear how it's done. Just spamming the ghost bullets here. Some Bavaria guys, do not hear it. This area is restricted.
I'm trying to think what's their move here. I don't imagine you want to save here, so it's kind of just throw your bodies at the magazines and get that extra bonus for winning a round, losing a round, but not. No.
Yeah, you'd have to basically try to get plan. You still have 30 seconds on the clock. If you can try to get plan down, but otherwise, yeah, you're gonna end up dying. Uranus and 21 HP with the ghost.
30 seconds left.
Here.
You can see the rotates. Legend X is rotating over to A side.
Seems like they are gonna try to get plan. You might try to spam.
Hey,
it.
did that case get it?
Last player standing.
Not gonna be a flawless,
Just get plan down.
but Walla gonna clean it up. Well played.
Did that cage? I thought Alucard was gonna put that cage up initially,
Me too.
but I guess it can't go up.
4 alive. I think that's pretty good.
Hey, they get plan down. They get one gun
If you want
off.
anybody to die, it's Legend X, because he's loaded after getting, what is it, like, he's gotten 7 kills already, and a death, in just this half alone. That's mad. Is it 7 or 6?
It was 6 kills, 4
For
and then
you,
2.
And how did he get ult? Diffuse, I guess?
Ult orbs and diffuse.
Ah.
Also taken by Nightcreed. That's one thing I like about Nightcreed. He's been farming that ult orbs. Even during attack was farming that Showers orb or the B long orb, and now also farming the B long orb.
That's what I love about Harbor Util. It gives you so much
Here.
what's this position that
Oh,
OS are doing
yeah,
on this
rotating. Look
eco
at that
round?
A side's completely empty.
We go on my mark.
But no,
Ping's
they're
coming in. Alucard doesn't know the team, but Monchins gets one, gets Woods. But the run and gun is just better. TP's coming in from the side of
That's gonna
VTX.
give. I think that could give away that Alucard was on that flank. But no, they're gonna play this so
Trico.
deep. Trico and Koala.
Spike.
Can get
And takedown. Nightcreed. 3v3
3v3.
even numbers. And
Legend X uses the ultimate to TP over to A side heaven.
do they know? I think they do.
That's Cam's broken. Does have the paranoia. Paranoia comes out. Does push Trico off that angle. Does TP onto site. Is at dice now. Well, probably going to be used so that they can defuse, but Lance is going to get effect on Cola. Cola goes down. Legend X gets
Last
the
player
other
standing.
Cola, and Cola gets
Last
Trico,
player
and
standing.
Alucard gets Legend X. While the spike is being diffused comfortably for us. Oh. Huh?
My ult's not ready.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what just happened at the end?
It's okay. I was looking down trying to navigate the stream deck. I didn't see it.
Okay. I will timestamp it for you later.
Well, getting 3, losing your bonus, or OS winning their bonus is quite damning, I think, for VTX here. And we're still looking at a decent buy. All rifles and Koala, full armor with a Spectre. I can appreciate it.
I mean, you're Reina, right?
Sorry?
What's these flash? Oh, it does hear Monchins here. Oh, spams. Do come.
Ooh,
Good
That
spam.
was just
blocking sight.
read, I guess.
Pick up wood. I think they just heard the Phoenix flash and like, let's just clear that corner, you know. Oh, look at Legend X here.
Oh no! Oh no! We got that pinch with Night Creed too.
No more meddling.
Oh, Monchins does get the trade, however. Just putting some bullets onto Monchins, though. Monchins is pretty weak here. And with no healer on their team,
Healer's not a role.
4 weak.
That's just
No, healer
just
is a role.
Sage. That's just Pocket Sages trying to justify their main.
Spike planted.
Look, we need heals, okay? We need some healers.
Okay,
We
okay.
need
What
some
you
more
play
healers.
Genji?
I have played Genji, yes. But Genji doesn't heal.
Well, yeah, I need healing. Or what you play
Healing.
Scout in TF2? Stop! Come on, man.
Bring them down.
You look clear in it than you tell from
Bring them down.
Killer
Oh,
here.
I played heavy on TFT.
Oh, so you have a Pocket Sage in a sandwich. Is it half?
Oh, it's my feed.
It looks like it's
This
gonna.
should be around
One
under
enemy
ATX.
remaining.
Yep. OS being unable to defuse the bomb.
It was well played. Thing.
Let's ruin their
Funny ring
day.
TFT because I used to play heavy and my favorite voice line from TFT's Medic. Medic. You know the voice line Medic? I guess not.
Sorry.
Just talking to walls here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
No, I mean, I made NG.
No.
Right.
VTX looking to initial aggression towards A a little bit. Legend X playing in this smoke. With the Bucky, but does not get Monchins in there.
Conscience got that
Spectre.
jail free card. Just lets you kind of go in a bit precariously and make it out without sacrificing yourself.
I mean, OS are on a weak buy here. Killer going with that hero rifle because they do have the money for it. But Nike on the other hand, just for the frenzy. So it's a wonky little buy for OS. Monchin gets the pick on Woods and Hookah, and that
There.
should give them the entirety of B side. Although B long, however, remains in the control of Night Creed.
Spike planted.
Cypher could get picked off here, by the way, from Night
Bring
Creed.
them down.
But yep, Cypher did get picked off by Night Creed, and that's a gun from Night Creed as well.
I think it
Now.
was just
Oh, but look,
Koala,
it's-
JG Koala,
Koala.
on the lurk. He was gonna throw the ult and you immediately.
But the reckoning does come off. That's trying to assist the team.
Just forcing them to
Killer
move.
gets a pick
One
on
They're
enemy
go.
playing
remaining.
Dance Dance Revolution out there.
Bring them down.
But yeah, 1v3 ain't gonna come to fruition. Vortex gonna start turning this half into their favor, and OS started off well, but kind of starting to lose the lead that they managed with those first 3 rounds of the half.
It's fine. It's a close game. It's supposed to be a close game. It's the semifinals. It better be a close game. I'm here for a long 3-map series.
No, man, I want to
Who
get out of
loses
here.
that
I want
one?
to make it a 2-0 so I don't have to be here all night.
Wow. Hashtag lazy prod. You can see a bit more spread out attack formation from ATX here. You know, just trying to gain that map control. They have 2 towards Belong, 1 towards Showers, and just let that ace Legend X without any info, just planning to rotate, but then decides to come back. I don't recognize him coming back. Oh, Trico Dustbot Koala, Koala Dustbot Trico. Trico trying to go for that pick. Being over aggressive.
Does have Killa for the trade if they do try to take the space, maybe get the ult orb.
Decides to go against it, but Trico does not have anyone to trade them, so.
So aggressive here. I think he held that angle.
Does here.
Oh,
I mean, the koala pick. Yep, it was a koala pick. Was aware there could be one there, but could not clear deeper into that angle and gets picked off by koala.
I know they hold
30
that. They
seconds
held
left.
that. And I know Trico was holding that last half, so I thought he was gonna think of the minds of the enemy and hold that. But it's gonna happen.
Oh. Skid coming in, gets picked up by koala again.
One enemy
And then
remaining.
that
10
diffuser is
seconds
killed.
left.
8 seconds left, and
Spike down A.
Flawless from OS gonna start getting a bit more traction to stop the bleeding and get another round on the board after Vortex had kind of broken their flawless rounds win streak. Looking at the scoreboard, I have to say Trico is kind of balling right now with his KDA. 22 kills. He's like kind of carrying the team right now. Don't you think?
but when Trico gets picked off, they have no more controller smokes, and that's the disadvantage of you being the first one to push onto site. So I think Trico should not be the first one to push onto sites.
Certainly.
Could be my.
No, Brimstone's a duelist, don't you think?
Stim beacon down.
If there's any controller that I would like to see as that can play the role of a duelist, it'd be Omen.
Come on, you're boring. Come on. Omen Smoke's kind of funky. I think they might read that smoking off the Phoenix. Lost in the woods. I think they're trying to spam him out, but not enough shots land.
Again, it's fully blind. Baro gets
Spike
picked off.
down.
What's that? Monson picking up 2 with the You can see Nightfall coming out. Just push Monson's off. Completely blind.
He's gonna take the TP to a completely empty A site.
Your duty is not over.
Sage Res used to bring Lost in the Woods back. Phoenix does have the Phoenix ult.
So it's basically a
I liked
5v2.
Look at Monsters. Being aggressive, real aggressive into the spawn. Gets Koala. And now it's from a 2v4, from a 2v3 became a 2v4, now back to a 2v3.
But the Phoenix ult's gonna die and he's gonna be back in the teleporter.
Cove is active. They're being used to. Oh. Yeah, maybe knife's another way to go. Oh, Koala does go and get picked
One
up.
enemy remaining.
1v1 situation. Kilo versus Koala does know where each other are.
Come on, please.
Stick Killer going to stick it. Pro stun fake. Oh.
Oh, so well played from Killa. Gonna have just enough time. 2 seconds, 11 hundredths spare. It's a knockout.
To get 11 rounds on the board. That looked good for ATX there for a while. I think with the Jet knife with the Blade Storm, I think if at least the Blade Storm got one there, then Koala could have had a better, could have played better into that holding. Last one gets pushed off by the knife.
Be some aggressive positioning
say
there.
that-
What is the layup?
Oh,
The
does not get it.
KO ult gonna suppress them all.
I know exactly where you are.
The Cypher ult too gonna get so much information about where they will be, knowing it's only Night Creed sitting in elbow, and everyone else is rotating from CT. 4v5 retake. OS for being challenged with.
Oh, does real. The Cypher should know that someone TP with that because they're on their cam. They heard the TP come in. They can get a few pings off of there.
Bring them.
Color being used and Legend X being used, but Trico gets a trade on Legend X there. 2v3 for the postman.
Completely surrounded
player
with
standing.
Koala
Out of charge.
sitting in.
1v2 does have ult and Molly. To play.
Does he have lineups?
Does get walled off though.
Open up the
He doesn't
sky.
need lineups.
Oh. But they don't have time.
Picked off. They don't have time. They don't have time. Yeah. The ult was enough.
Clutch.
And they both get picked off as well. A good round for VTX there. Being able to put some more, get some economy damage as well, and win the round. I look at how it brings out the Ares. Trigo well played there, by the way.
That was nuts.
Making sure to use that all.
But I think
An initial
with how much he's
formation.
kind of providing value for the team, I think like the team kind of has to play around him, play for trades solely with Rico to kind of manufacture their success.
That orb is faded for sure. I would suggest Road to pick up that orb. Woman Paranoia coming, and Legendix gets one, gets traded immediately by Monchins.
Just spammed out. Double flank for them from both Killa and Nightcreed feels so good. They don't have any utility to watch for it. They are going to be separated, or
Oh,
Woods is gonna go back?
Falling back. Oh, there we go. I think after hearing that plan, I think Woods is like,
Spike
fine, okay,
planted.
I'll
they're
push
going to
with
come
you,
together for
Nightcreed.
A short here. They're not watching for
Someone
it. I don't
kill
think they're
and
reading it.
Koala
Koala
has
gonna
11 side.
get the first kill of the retake.
Gets Monchins, gets Road.
One enemy remaining.
The Molly there to push by Killer gets Trico, and well, another round for match point for OS there. I think Killa and Koala did a good job of staying alive on site while the plan was being held down, which gave enough time for Nightcreed and Lost in the Woods to be able to flank them.
Match point.
If they didn't stay alive, I think they would have. I think VTX would have had better post-plan positions there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I really like Cypher on this map. I think, well, granted, it isn't as working as much as No Sentinel comp, but either you get an agent like Cypher or Killjoy who can watch those flanks for you, or you have to
Stay in
have
the
the
moment.
mindfulness, the game sense to watch it, and dedicate a mind to watching the flank. Make sure that there's no one coming up behind you. Otherwise,
You can see,
it's gonna
by the way, the defender's really having a really good read on this. Because no one's on A side, there's no attackers even putting pressure towards A side here. So it's gonna be a 5v5 brawl here. Oh, does pull out the Reckoning, but Trico gets stuck. Alka gets another one on Legend X here. Woods gets Trico. Oh,
Spike down B.
what?
That's funky.
My ultimate is
Bites down, completely unsavable. I feel with both Alucard and Lil Rose sitting in hookah and finally kind of making their way out to try to find Spike again.
Phoenix back to 100 HP. After using the ult there. Right, Alucard have to play together
Last
here.
player
that
standing.
Woods
was
just
that was a precise
right
gunfight.
swings Alucard. Oh, a couple of whiffage from both sides. Road does end up getting the pick there, but how long? 5 HP and a dream.
30
Win the
seconds
round.
left.
You get to play another few rounds. Lose, and you're already given map 1. Paulo comes in, does the throw, and now the spike is walled off.
There's not much time.
14 seconds. Fowler also gets up, and Koala gets a final pick on
Defenders
the road.
win.
Good win for OS. It was their map pick, and then they've let the opponents know why it is their map. Good read from OS, by the way, too. You know, just the completely left B side, A side, and everyone's just stationed towards A. So it was a 5v5 brawl there.
We have our post-game statistics here. We can just see how.
Yeah, I'm looking at the first bloods. You can see Trico getting most most of the first bloods along with Monchins there. So I think Koala, what that tells me is Koala is playing a little bit of passive than Trico, but that could also be interpreted as Monchin and Koala worked together and Trico was uh lurking on the other side of the map, like we've seen a couple of rounds. So that's why getting the first picks off of there. And then
Last time I saw you, lady, we were walking other ways. Now listen, ain't it crazy? Wish you the best on your journey. Last time I saw you, lady, last time I saw you, we were walking other ways. We were walking other ways. Now listen, ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? Wish you the best on your journey. Wish you the best. Last time I saw you, lady, we were walking other ways. Now listen, ain't it crazy? Wish you the best in your journey. Last time I saw you, lady, last time I saw you, we were walking other ways, walking other ways. Now listen, ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? Wish you the best in your journey. Wish you. Left me alone in the darkness while you run and hide. Colder than stone, yeah, you're heartless, and I don't know why. Play me the song, lay it till dawn. You know the one. It goes la di 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 da, straight to my heart. La di di da, di di di.
VTX.
Welcome back,
Hello,
everybody.
hello.
Sorry, stop talked over you, stabbed. Give a warm welcome into the booth, your observer for tonight, Anxiety. Say hello.
Hey,
Well,
First time anxiety, popping a cherry on the for the casting desk. How do you feel?
pretty good. It's new. It's fun.
You've observed first map. What did you? I want to hear your feedback. I want the audience to hear your feedback of what did you identify? What did you see during map one as an observer?
I'm gonna say I was really surprised at how passive Legend X was playing. Having played against his Omen, I was expecting a lot more aggression and a lot more push. Um, Same with Lost in the Woods. They all looked really hesitant on attack. Like on defense, they held it down all day. Um, But yeah, on attack, it just felt like they were a little more passive than their normal selves, and it was kind of shocking. So I'm hoping here on Ascent they decide to bring back that aggression and show the world how OS really gets down on attack.
No anxiety. You played one of this. You played VTX an hour ago or two now,
I did, yeah.
and then now they're playing again. Do you see any difference between how they played against you and how they're playing now?
As a team, VTX, it looks like Trico's still toughing it out. It looks like there might be a little bit of tiredness. Like, we all play video games. We're all used to staring at computer screens for hours at a time, but when there's something on the line, it adds that additional level of stress to it. So I think that starts to weigh down eventually. Like, I saw JG Koala, he probably missed a few shots that he normally would have hit. Same with Trico, and just giving up ones in situations that really could have been double swung and capitalized on. But yeah, I definitely think two maps back to back will do that to you.
Well, I hope they toughen it out because here's the second map of the three map series here. They will need to win this map if they want to face off the winners of the other playoff match that is happening as of now. Ascent. And we're already seeing agents being hovered over. Woods going back to the old trusty Neon.
I love Woods on Neon. It's so much fun to watch.
He's pretty good on the movement sticks. He can really play good. He is basically the human Flash. Like in the game, he will be your Flash character. His body is the KO Flash. It's the Skybird that's just twerking on people.
Exactly, yeah. Now this matchup here of Legend X and Trico both being on Omen, that's going to be a heated matchup in this map right now.
Select your agent.
I gotta say, I'm still not on the harbor train. I'm still not doing the harbor things.
Harbor is good on a couple of maps, but he is not good on certain maps like Split, especially as a solo duelist. But here, a solo controller. Sorry, like you do have it's a double duelist comp. I'm not double duelist, double controller, and solo initiator without any sentinel, which is how OS likes to roll. It'll be fun to see how this game goes. Whereas VTX is going for more of a standard comp. They have a sentinel, they have an initiator, they have a controller, basically covering all the roles. Whereas OS are like, yeah, our playstyle doesn't fit a sentinel, guys. Let's just get rid of the sentinel role, play our own thing. By the way, no more hashtag blame prod, because if you notice, normally when we start a game, there's a bit of a pause before we get into the rounds. But this time, our production did not need a pause. So good job, Nuclear.
yeah, I'm learning
It's 'cause I
my
put up.
setup. Yeah, I made it, but I'm still like learning it all. The reason why most of the time I need a pause is that like I need to make sure all of my like the transitions are set up. You'll get a nice sneak preview into the methodology of the producer. But, like, and you make sure all the transitions are set up properly. Make sure I'm actually following the observer.
I was just gonna say that.
Stuff like that.
Looks like
Yeah, but
Trico's already been pinned down by a Fade Haunt.
nah, we chill. But
Koala gets their counterpart towards hookah, not hookah. Why am I saying hookah a lot? Towards tree, and they finally made entrance on the A side there. Legionist gets
Spike
pushed
planted.
off. Does manage to push some damage onto the Fade.
Oh, we got Trico on a big lurk right now.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Does not get anyone with that.
good pick.
Oh, that stun could be good. Oh, Morningstar. Free
That's
gun,
my
by the way.
producer.
Blinded. One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
right before
Last
Simon could
player
stick that
standing.
plan. Gets the diffuser. Oh, Killer's gonna get picked up. Alucard also just gonna.
Oh,
That's one for. That's a
alright.
net for the stats.
well, Vortex with the pistol. That's pretty dang good, I feel. Especially on a map like Ascent, which is pretty defender-sided, so... Well played.
Yeah, especially when the flank couldn't get anything, it just got killed instantly. No,
Yeah, that's why we just
Folks
picked the
at home.
classic. You get a little bit of shotgun. How can you screw up a shotgun? you
This-
know?
folks at home, this is the VTX's map pick. So, make up that what you will. Legend X being aggressive here. On the oh, I thought Monitor was good. That's a Spectre down for VTX. Legend X instantly goes to pick it up and falls back. Oh, look at should get nothing with that Hawk. Trico does get Night Creed to its mid. Oh, look at Killer here. Could get one. Oh no, the
Oh,
trigger.
no.
Now that's my classic. That's my classic.
That is also my classic. I look at clears complete sight with the
One enemy
Trailblazer.
remaining.
Should get planned down. Trico, pause, can get an ace here, by the way.
Spike planted.
Will they give Trico the ace? Which Omen is the better Omen? Legend X currently is the better Omen. Does know where one is. Enemy two. It is winnable. Unless the smoke drops at that timing. Good run for OS though. Did manage to get 3 guns down.
It's gonna be a pretty good buy, I feel, for... Those are,
For OS.
yeah. That's not generally how finances go, but... Do sometimes see teams like M80 in MA Challengers where they'll pick that force up for second round to try to shake it up and try to run a very unexpected play on their opponents, but not gonna run it tonight.
Whiffing the little whiffing the little
We didn't see that.
haunt there.
We didn't see it.
Oh, look at that grade, playing towards spawn, playing aggressive towards that phone. Legend gives it Martin, but the monitor is there to trade. We'll pick up the Phantom. The Trailblazer should see those Night Grade and push them off. Cascade being used to buy some to at least preserve some of that space. Cola does get one get traded by Morningstar again. That Phantom from Legend X putting some work.
Spike planted.
I know exactly
Such good
where
info
you
here with the
are.
Cypher ult. Gonna get that nobody's on the
Maybe
flank.
3.
This way.
Oh, Trico swings into that wall, gets lost in the woods. Look at Night Creed here. Just seems a loss of heaven. For the past 10-15 seconds, has been at heaven. Just put in the code to help Killer get something. Actually jumps
player
down
standing.
while Killer should have continued defusing. Oh, gets one.
My ult is ready.
Can they clutch it up? Oh, reload, and Cola dies with the spike, but that's a great bonus on the side of VTX.
Exactly what they need to try to fight their way against a first seed in contender bracket. OS gonna be saving here to a lot of light armor and the stingers, while picking the Bucky.
Kill it with the
Stay
Bucky
away.
as well.
Nitro with a shorty. With no shield, by the way, even though they do have the 2600 in the bank.
No armor so that they can get nice and close, so close enough they can probably kiss him with that shorty.
Oh yeah, you can see the movement being made. Oh wait, is there a gap in the wall? Yep, there's a gap in the wall.
Oh.
When I started being able to capture the rest of that poorly made harbor wall. Once I get sight, Omen Trico does use the ult to clear back sight and possibly get
I've
planned
got
down.
your trail.
Seekers coming out just to identify where all of those places are.
Spike planted.
Cover going out.
Can they can single out here. Oh, Monix are there to help Koala.
One enemy remaining.
Trade.
So I guess it's trade. I'm legend.
You know where Koala is?
Oh!
No, they don't.
Fuck, he gets Trico. 1v3 with a Bucky.
One Morningstar peak. Yep, that's him. Good round. Good clean round.
No charge.
3 on.
Another round for VTX then.
They're definitely on a roll.
They definitely are on a momentum run here, especially after losing map 1 really for a close game.
But I will say OS is a very attacker-sided comp, so
Well, yeah, but
it could all flip next half.
Ascent is a very defense-sided map, so and they could be trying to counteract that, but I feel you gotta get some good rounds on your defense half to really run them much. It's the only real map in the game that is notably defender-sided, so I'm trying to think what exactly need to change. I feel like I would have probably called a timeout, to be honest.
You can see VTX pushing off into tree here, fighting a Trico gets a pick towards B main market, but lost in the woods there to trade that off. You can see Morningstar and Koala might have a face off here. Killer gets 2? To a
One
trade?
enemy
Oh my
remaining.
god. There's the momentum swing.
And Koala got Morningstar. Hey, maybe we should not talk about some team doing really well. The Casper skill is a real thing, guys.
Yeah, right?
Here.
Could be just what OS need to kind of break up the momentum. Got a full buy up here to do just that. Ooh, wonderful first
My
pick
ult's
for
ready.
Munchins. Takes so much aggressive
I
space.
know
getting
exactly
input
where
coming from seconds, and it's just Night Creed sitting on B site here. He's gonna get caught out.
He gets 2 here. Gorgeous situation. Yep. Oh, here comes the Odin. Odin gets 1, but Alan had there to trade off. Odin does not pick it up though. Look, Koala could go bigger. Oh, Guiding Light messed up. Does have another.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
They know her. Oh, Nightcreed just. Koala giving a haircut to Nightcreed there. 36 HP and 3 build fight. Oh,
Don't want to give him that angle
like this.
because that could really bring him from 36 health. He was at Raina Hill, bring him all the way back to 100 plus.
Light is not even
30
aggressive.
seconds
They're
left.
just-
No flash, nothing to swing out with.
Literally imprisoned.
cross
They're
setup as well.
imprisoned right now. feels so disciplined from Nipsit Sandwiches right here,
OS.
just not to try to give him something because they know that Reyna's whole
10 seconds left.
advantage comes from when you.
Oh, I do not like that. That cost.
Oh my
That
god.
was just a compress. That was wonderful.
That was very
Patience
well
running out on
played.
the side of OS, so they're like, you know what, guys, I'm running out of patience.
Yeah.
Let's just kill this person.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it, but I was literally just complimenting how disciplined they were to, you know, keep it intelligent. Don't give them much to go off of. Don't let them farm that ultimate we already have. But not, then they're just gonna be like, you know, aggro peek it. Let's go.
Well, Blade's not coming in from Ron since the fate I should gather, please be.
Such a fast take.
Oh, Blade's not looking
Love
at
this.
anything. Oh no. His wall gets, oh, lost the woods gets 3.
Oh my.
That's great.
That was
I didn't see anything by the
explosive.
way. I didn't see anything there by the way.
That was interesting.
I just saw a bunch of util being thrown.
Oh, we got Manchins back on the operator now.
Yep, and
With
That's an
Manchins,
X-Men.
with Manchins on the operator, they may be looking to JG Koala to entry here.
How about that harbor
That's an
wall?
interesting harbor wall. That's an
You both
interesting
saw
harbor
it.
wall.
That
Who gets
area
one
from
that gets
woods,
all
right?
kind of smoke?
Spike down B.
Oh, that's a nutty corner.
Still look at streak on the other side of the map. Who's mid? And Manchins does know where Killa is, so hard peeking the hard scoping
Cutting
that.
their vision.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no.
They peek Munchins here.
I have the spike.
They do. They don't, are they gonna make their way out?
Last player
Oh,
They're gonna
standing.
try, but
Drop the cloud burst. It could have helped Killa leave that spot. Op is down for VTX. Oh, the Odin just has too many bullets. I can guess what OS's comms at that last second were. Do you guys want the op guys?
What's up?
Do we need the op guys? Is that was the last comm in that last second there?
Oh yeah.
But I don't think OS has a op that dedicated player to the op, and I don't think it fits their playstyle though for the team that's really explosive on aggressive plays. Wait, VTX on a lower by and a save-ish by, probably save for the next round here. Probably looking to a split here. Look at that wall. It's basically just drawing on the map.
no, I kind of have a bit of a pet peeve with the harbor wall though, where it has a limit on how tight of a curve you can write. Like it's a minimum curvature.
Oh,
Nice
just
move.
what I talked about them.
But I want to basically make
Delicate
corners
one.
with the harbor wall. I want to make corners, and it doesn't let you.
I mean, you can have an arc.
There you go, wonderful lurk on his own in a tree. Gonna get killed. He'll lurk back in the A main just to keep himself safe.
Seek the
Off the post plant.
Hawk
You know,
out
it's gonna
one.
come in for a loss.
It could be to reposition there.
Literally just ran into
Here
this
comes
guy
Pal-
cabbage.
Walks. Here comes Palpatine or something. Trying to bet. Oh,
Last player standing.
Well,
runs out of juice there. Thrifty win coming in for VTX. Dude, does Monsters pick up the up? Yes, they do. no more default skin off for Mansions now. For the whole of map 1, they're using a default skin off, but now they have Semblance of Life. Maybe, like, if Mansions pops off here with the op, it's proof that skins make you better. So buy skins, guys. Totally not a good financial advice. Mansions going for that peak towards 3. Mercury gets Morning Star right off the rip.
I have the spike.
I like slowing it down. Like how they're not patient, try to play it smart. But Legend X is gonna.
Oh, does see the gun there.
Oh, weird. And it's not looking good for Vortex right now. Precipice of being a flawless, just after a thrift, hitting thrift actually.
I mean, they'll be looking to save this op here. Or is what how I think this round would go for VTX here. Just save the op.
Thirty seconds left.
I like
This is showing a lot of discipline from OS to just hold their ground.
No aggression coming in from OS. Just turn our side, guys. We know we have the man advantage. They have to push it. They have to be the ones to push us.
Yeah, very, very disciplined play.
10 seconds left.
It looks like a save round.
The timer is just expired. Yep. Good round from OS. They're getting their picks and then holding the ground, not wanting to aggress. I personally would have aggressed there at the end to make sure that Mansions does not save the op there, but
Yeah, Stab, we know you're hungry for kills. It's okay.
no, I would have killed my team to push in, so I survive at the end. But they die, so I can stat pad myself.
Right. Looks like we got Mansions opting from mid top here.
Yeah, and then they could run to Legend X here. Oh, you see, this is where I would have loved to have a Sova, because that dot would have revealed Legend X's location and the dot thrown up for mid.
Looks like this one's. Oh, good pick.
Does get Legend X. Throwing a warning shot to people that do not come mid, guys. I thought I got mid. Oh, Koala going for an aggressive peek there. Bullets flying. Koala does fall to their counterpart.
Pretty open site here. Only now do some of them finally get onto the site. Oh, night.
Yeah, I would have liked
On
someone
habit.
putting off that Trailblazer, by the way. Look at Trico, by the way, lurking up mid. This cycle should
Last player standing.
good location, but oh, Ken was cook here. With Trico, they don't know about Trico though. Oh, did see them blood splatter, but Koala unable to but Lockwood's unable to control the spray and falls to Koala.
Last round in the half.
Well, I'm saving the op for Mansions again. Oh, Legend X gonna buy an op for themselves here. Planning to diff the op, but the op is gonna be stationed for the attackers to its tiles.
Or is Mansions going to try to take site with an op?
Oh. Maybe going for that aggressive peek that we know OS does towards B main. Maybe that's what... Yep.
Oh.
My ult's ready.
It's hers.
Play.
Gets Woods. Right, so... Now... Uh-oh. Playing on top of fridge.
It's like some passive play over on the A side.
Martins gets a legend, so that's an op. That's the op down for OS now. Be considerably weaker here. Just Niacrete there.
Seems they're all stalled out in A main there.
does have the Trailblazer. Make sure to clear wine and then push out the Trailblazer. I like this from VTX. Good play calling there. Oh, they are stunned, by the way. But you don't want to put Funky gets the kill. The Fade does reveal 3 players' location, but no one there to capitalize off of it. Guiding Light sees no one towards heaven
This is gonna be
for the time being.
This is gonna be a pretty difficult retake for independent sandwiches.
One enemy remaining.
Will be
Well, it's
fine.
near impossible now.
And you don't know. You never know. Killer could pop off here.
Flawless.
But we knew that they could. Trico gets a kill on two.
Switching
Ending
sides.
half on a 7-5 advantage.
Stay alive.
I normally
I
don't
want
treat
their
7-5 as an
lives.
advantage. Because if you lose pistol, if the team that's trailing wins pistol, you have 7-7.
Right.
I don't treat 7-5 as a huge advantage for any teams here.
I think we can expect Woods to just run it in here. Maybe a
Or
big
that-
take.
Would that be the plan?
You see, we've got Trico positioned to throw a blind down A main.
Could be some measure like Nike gets picked up. Trico gets 2 there. Good treat. So it does get 1 on launches.
Koala, JG, Koala's getting a bit aggressive. All back. Bit smart with that. He's ultimately going to get no value off that blind, I feel. OS in a bit of a predicament, I feel here. Taking their time. Group up and I think try to push up mid. Morningstar and
Now they have,
Alucard are stationed.
Yeah, they've alerted Alucard.
Looks like Qual's gonna try to take their way into A main. There's a Cypher trip.
30 seconds left.
Attackers are
But the-
pushed up mid.
Blinded.
You know they have to go there. There's not time to
Oh,
rotate.
that would have been a perfect swing off of that blind.
It does get 1, but Legend X trades off as well. Oh, Legend X and Prototype. Legend X gets a pick. Could push them, could give someone 1 to enter sight.
10 seconds left.
Legend X does get.
Last player
Trico does get
standing.
traded off.
One enemy remaining.
Does have to get planned down. Does not plan. What?
That's an interesting call.
That's being kill hungry.
That was very kill hungry.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
That's definitely,
I expected them to plant, so I ran my production thing, and then they didn't, and I was confused.
Yeah, that was a fumble there for sure.
Guess they thought they must have been closer, so they they lifted off thinking that they were about to kill him, and then were just not there, and ultimately had to push in and take a very disadvantageous fight.
JG Koala backing off. 1, 2,
Spike down
and
A.
they are stopped.
One enemy remaining.
Hello. Was that an eco? Or
I believe
yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
round 2.
This goes here.
It was VTX's buy round, yeah.
That goes there.
Let's see, this goes back to what I was saying before the round, is OS is kind of playing low energy compared to what I've normally seen from them. And then all credit to VTX. They're absolutely shutting down the push.
Good first blood from Night Creed to try to change their momentum when they got here.
What a
Doing an A
ride.
take, and Ball is just gonna give up sight. They're gonna go? Now they're, I think so, with the Rain of Blind, but that was weird how long they waited. Vortex fight.
Last player standing.
Such a good denial of sight. I don't think they realize Killa's running all the way into mid to B side.
30 seconds
but
left.
they'll realize it. Much time's left. Could use the Omen ult too to rotate. Don't think they're gonna. Don't think they'd have the
They're
read.
both holding A.
Spike planted.
They don't have the read. Trico is gonna save it. Ultimately, he's gonna play JG Koala.
JG Koala at full health.
Was it Trico's on? Not much.
OS Killa also very low health.
Just 7, but has a lot of utility. Could get the
Where
spam
are
through the
you?
wall here, but has the teammates covered.
Mark one.
Oh, and they got the half. I think they have it. Just
They had it.
Just barely, and I ran it. Well played from Vortex. Despite the somewhat read, and we
Okay,
have
they're
a
probably
timeout
calling a timeout.
for Omnipotent Sandwiches.
I think that's a good call right now. Vortex is looking really good with their eco right now. I don't know.
Oh, we're back. If I could blame Prod, please. A lot of this setup is like very, very new. I'm still getting used to it all. I need to write like a whole textbook about how to do Valorant production.
Right.
I'll become a college professor about Valorant production. Munchin's wonderful angled hold. Just punish the screen's push. This round, coming fresh from the timeout, it's not looking very forgiving for Omnipotent Sandwiches.
Looks like they're stalled out again.
Tagged.
You know where all of them are. Harbor Wall's already been used, so we need to capitalize off it now, or
Feeling
wait
safe.
forever to that wall to crash. Are gonna use it, they're on site, and even the numbers, the paint out either side. Austin Woods trying to get that aggressive position, using the neon ball, Munchin's gonna punish, and Morningstar gonna get a bit more advantage.
One enemy remaining.
There we go.
Spike down.
And make it a
B.
1v4 for Koala. Omnipotent Sandwiches. Koala from Speedway is gonna take him down and make it
They don't have a
A
single life worth saving.
12-5 game for Vortex. Match point. This is a very poor offensive half. I think we predicted it would have been an offensive-sided composition for Omnipotent Sandwiches, but with how close map number 1 was on Bind, it was, well, relatively close. That was 8-13 for OS. I think we're pretty set for map 3 here.
There.
Seen that Omen smoke a lot from Tree to force
Yeah,
that
that
space
one
in
way.
the main. Thanks, Maddie.
And on the other side of that, we haven't seen anybody from OS wanting to flirt with that one way either.
I do think this is a good switch up to. They do last round. It was a bit of a funky buy. Now if they have a full buy, they're gonna go in the tree though. Rico is gonna be the one to fight it off, and if it gets shut down, it means 4v2 now. 3v2 actually.
Last player
Feels like
standing.
it's somewhat needless.
Spike down mid.
Night
Actually,
Creep
it
would
does
have
go
to
on
ace here, but it's not gonna happen. Vortex.
And VTX
Oh wait,
Match
find
point.
themselves in a match point situation for map 2.
welcome back, Stabbed,
Welcome
and I
back,
had my numbers wrong. I thought that was match point. Now this is match point.
I had a friend drop by unannounced. I had to tend to him.
Oh, this is a nice
Sorry for
spot.
that.
No problem, no problem.
This goes here.
However, it looks like VTX have been really playing really well on the defensive side. Haven't given OS any rounds on their attack. And so far, we know that OS is an attacking team, so being able to hold off those attacks does mean that VTX
You're
is
taking a big swing. Oh, that was a good pick.
Spike down mid.
I like this not over-aggressing after that as well. Gets one and then falls back. Monisa gets another on Night Creed. Koala gets the trade. Oh, look at having to hold
Last player standing.
towards be on our own.
Spike down mid.
And VTX closes it off
Defenders win.
to being a 1-1 series. Let's go. We're going the distance.
Just like you wanted.
No,
Exactly.
no.
Gonna have nuclear prod for a whole 3 maps here. Great game from VTX here. Nike again, Nike trying their best to survive, but Trico putting in some great performance on the side of VTX. He played really well on the map one and Bind as well. Clearly maintaining their momentum, their personal momentum, very really well.
Well, we'll be back. Map number 3, which will be Lotus with Omnipotent Sandwiches starting on the attack and it started up fresh. And we see you in a bit.
Around you. I can stop myself around you. I can stop myself around you. Small talk, hotel room, your eyes, ocean blue. One touch is all it takes when you're with me. Oh, no rush, take it slow. Your love, overdose. We got all night to lose control. Do what we want. Yeah, we can do this till the dawn. But I can't hold back anymore. Your clothes are on the kitchen floor. And I can't stop, I can't stop. I don't wanna take it slow. I just wanna lose control. So tell me what you're waiting for. 'Cause
connected high. You and I, pinnacle, climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the 9 to 5. I just wanna feel alive. Take it slow, let it go. Roll down all the windows. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend you're shy. Take a trip to uptown. Don't you wish we could be out of sight, out of mind? Take my hand, don't go slow. I'm chasing the afterglow. Dance with me while the beat finally got some clarity. Don't you know all I'll ever really wanna be is a connected high. You and I, pinnacle, climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the world outside, turn it up to overdrive. Take it slow, let it go. Roll down all the windows. Show you mine, you don't have to pretend you're shy. Make it slow, let it go. 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 Don't you wish we could be out of sight, out of mind? Take my hand, don't go slow. I'm chasing the afterglow. Dance with me while the beat finally got some clarity. Don't you know all I'll ever really wanna be is a connected high. You and I, pinnacle, climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the world outside, turn it up to overdrive. Take it slow, let it go. Roll down all the windows. Make it slow, let it go. Make it slow, let it go. Make it slow, let it go. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend you're shy. Make it slow, let it go. Make it slow, let it go. Make it slow, let it go. Take it slow, let it go. Let's take a trip to uptown. Don't you wish we could be out of sight, out of mind? Take my hand, don't go slow. I'm chasing the afterglow. Dance with me while the beat finally got some clarity. Don't you know?
Hello, hello, hello. In the words of Sonder, our dear caster, hello, VDC Nation.
Hello, VDC Nation. Indeed, we are ready for the final map of our BO3 for the first playoff match of VDC Season 4. We're going to Lotus, one of the prettiest maps, I think, in VDC, or in Valorant, my bad. Well, I guess technically VDC, we could have put Breeze in, and that map's prettier, but no, we picked Lotus. I want Breeze back. Don't you want Breeze back?
And for those, I love Breeze, yep. But for those in the chat that care about this, on the other side of the playoff bracket, we had Solaris facing off Light Garden, and Solaris have advanced to finals with a 2-0 victory over them. So the winner of Lotus will be facing off Solaris in a best of 5 series. Isn't that exciting? Are we going to be casting and streaming that game as well?
Sorry, which game?
The Contender finals.
Well, we'll be doing every final. I'm looking to do prod for every single team, every single final. So we're good to go for Lotus.
We will have all of the streams going. Don't even worry about it, Stabs.
Thank you. I want to be on finals as well.
So when we stream your game, you want us to just like pay close attention to you baiting your whole team, right?
Yeah, look, you cannot give out my strategy to other teams here. By the way, we're on the agent select screen here, and you can see Trico going with the Astra pick.
Oh.
I personally haven't seen Trico play Astra. I don't know if anyone else on the call has. I know Anxiety is a Contender player, so maybe you have seen Trico play Astra, but it's an interesting pick on this map.
I actually saw him on Astra on Lotus in our best of 1 earlier today.
And how did that go? How did that end up?
He was very, very dominant on defense. He had all of Seaside locked down to himself. Nobody could get in if they wanted to. I think we had to 5-man rush it at one point, and even still, 2 of us went down walking in. So it's going to be a challenge if they want to take whatever site he's choosing to
Choose
hold.
your agent.
Ooh, I like this from Koala. Going for the deadlock pick.
Wait, oh yeah, deadlock is legal. We get to see our
As of
first
today, yeah.
VDC match of deadlock. That is awesome. I'm actually ecstatic
That's
for that.
actually incorrect. That's actually incorrect.
Dang it! You got me hyped, man. Got me hyped for deadlock.
That's okay,
And
Nuke.
then we don't.
It's
get to
our
see-
first. It's our first visual. Oh, never mind, because she went Sky. If only I would look at my computer screen, right?
No, I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
No,
I need some
wait.
ice cream to drown away my depression.
I am actually eating ice cream at the moment. For those concerned. Also, in the Solaris versus Post PPI Advanced game yesterday, we played Deadlock, so it wouldn't be the first Deadlock in VDC.
It can be
It
the
would have
first
been
in
my
my
first
heart,
time
okay?
seeing it.
It can be the first in my heart.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they didn't pick Deadlock.
In my heart. Well, whatever. Let me dream. Let me dream, okay?
So it looks
Sure.
like we have 3 stacking up on A site with 1 mid on B and 1 on C.
Well, I mean, eventually, once I lift the prod pause, because I did not set my overlay properly.
We all know what my following sentence to that is, guys.
Looks like we might be
Flame prod.
flame prod. Looks like we might be looking at a B push to start things off here.
That's where the OS team is looking to attack. There, you guys can't see the screen, but we see a couple pings on the map from the side of OS, signaling that they're gonna hit B. Probably identifying their pathing onto site. You can. I think that ping is for the smoke. And again, you guys cannot see that. Hashtag playing prod.
I'm almost done, okay? We're almost done.
While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna be entertaining the chat by reading some of your messages here. So
Well, you have to do that quick, because I just lifted prod pause.
that's fine. That's fine. Motions here tells me that I am stabby. Thank you, Motions. Thank you for acknowledging my presence. And
Oh, hello. Hello, Motions. We love Motions.
And then there's someone that said, "Tell Anxiety I love him and he's the best caster."
No, I'm the best caster.
Who said that?
Unfortunately, no. Bogus bum. I'm guessing that's Kimchi.
Oh, I love kimchi.
Unfortunately, Nuclear, no one appreciates you. Let's get into the
Okay,
game.
okay, well,
Let's
I'm turning
go.
off the
Map
stream.
3.
Nuke has retired officially.
Yeah, no maid stream.
We will talk about it later. You can see Astra saw coming in as well with the smokes. That's where Astra is powerful. Not
Taking a lot of space right off the bat.
Morning Star, W producer, getting the first pick of the game. In a second, too. But ultimately gonna fall to kill.
ooh, well, nice
Great shot.
A 3v3 here. I like the positioning of Killer here. All the way back towards upper. They are not aware of that, but Killer has to be a bit quicker to get that.
Last player standing.
Does get her off the spike, but it is tough at the
Oh,
moment.
some good
It's not
timing. It
having
was
a lyric.
almost about to complete. But isn't gonna happen. Gonna be Vortex in the first round of our first map 3 of playoffs.
That's what to look out for with the Vortex is just dominant defense.
Also, something that will help our producer stay motivated is that Nuclear's master team made it to playoffs.
Yay, thank you.
Careful around Jet.
The enthusiasm is high.
Well, yeah, because it's worn
know how
off now,
tempted
bro.
I
It's
am?
worn off. I literally told them all to watch party the stream, so like they all know it.
Walls up.
Going for a straight up C hit here, but they're low by here.
What is Killa
What is
doing?
Killa?
They're shooting the sniper, K. I think that was just a bit of a troll, but
Oh, looks like there's a rotation coming now. A side is wide open currently.
Which is what OS is looking to target here.
Looks like Legend X is gonna try to take some space.
Possibly open up some open the tree door, get some space there, but that would alert VTX off their presence towards A as well.
I do think the strategy here is just to be quiet.
Time to hunt.
Trailblazer spots the planter and a couple of OS players on site as well.
Spike planted.
Oh, look at positioning from Legend X. Trico is aware of that.
oh, for OS to come back in this.
Last player standing.
Rolling down the night tree.
1v3 here,
Oh,
but-
no, they're dead.
Can we request the players to kindly stay alive while we finish our sentences, please?
No. No, we're gonna have them speed run. They're gonna cut you off. They're gonna cut you off like a Hummer 2 on the highway.
Looks like it might be a full A push here.
Right there.
See, I would want to see smokes on stairs, a blind through tree, and then just push off of that. That's what I would want to see here.
Just click on their heads.
Bullbio, look at Monty's position. Is able to get off there. So.
Now they're trying to back out.
Look at Monisar. Monisar can pop up here. Gets one. Quality to trade woods there. Oh, look at Legend X though. Could get the pick on Koala here.
Oh, that was such a good
And-
lurk. That's gonna come down in the mid.
Oh!
Under.
One
Look at
enemy
Legend X's
remaining.
position here. Oh. Oh, the Kurd finds stuff.
Can you do the wall pen tech? Do the wall pen tech, please.
Oh!
Seek them out.
Round 3 seekers.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Doesn't position of both OS players here. Trying to force a 1v1 here. Okay. But trying to push, gets picked off. Not a bad round for VTX. It was their bonus and got about they got about 3 guns down on the side of OS, so
Help a girl out, would ya?
well, OS looking to hit A site here. Well, initial aggression towards A. Both teams do have weapons here. He is looking kind of bit of a drag because they have only one player there at the moment, but the rotates are coming in. Lotus is a map where you can show aggression on one side and immediately hit the other side easily because of how large the map is. So, the dog does spot. Money's are there, but Legend X TP's away from that door.
I suggest you move.
Reckoning coming into a system entering on the side.
Oh, Walla back there is so stunned right now. got hit by, what, 4 neon stuns, to be honest. And only 2
One
hits.
enemy remaining.
Hard
Spike
roll.
down A.
No
Basically,
chance.
give it. Ooh.
How many stuns can I going to be stunned to look
Well,
stunned for good?
there's also the Reckoning stuns coming out as well.
I said that.
So, no, then it would be 6 stuns because the neon bounces stuns twice.
Yeah.
And Woods use both his stuns
Okay.
there.
Yeah. I said the 4 stuns plus the 2 harbor hits.
Oh, okay. My bad. Blame, hashtag blame stab. There we go.
Thank you.
Nuclear will be happy with that. You can see OS looking for a C-City. That guy should get something for there. Harbor Cascade used to buy some space towards Mound. Trailblazers are being used to gather info. Does get Legend X. Oh, but Alucard doesn't have a gun here, so it'll be interesting to see Blink
Not
side.
ready yet.
But door used to go towards B. Trico and the Manchins are here. But again, they're on a bad buy. And a save round. I like this from OS. Cutting noise. Oh. Good for Alucard to use Guiding Light to again clear Mound.
Hit it. Come on, hit it. Nah, on.
And then stalled out again.
Actually, no.
I've got your
Now they
trail.
hit it. I think. Oh, this is just a fake. Trying to hit it, have it go in the C, and then it
Found one.
makes them rotate the C. Because
Oh.
it looks like that's exactly what it's doing.
30 seconds left.
But it doesn't.
Oh,
They didn't give it time to marinate.
E.
You never gave it the time to marinate. Rico!
Oh, Legend X out.
Spike down.
That's not
B.
bad, honestly.
That's just way. I love
Spike
that.
goes-
It is a save. I didn't realize that.
It is.
Hawk out.
Last player standing.
I will say the guiding lights used by Alucard in that round were pretty good, because OS I think primarily the hit was to be on C,
Need a
but
drop.
the Trailblazer and the guiding lights being used to get that info that there's always one towards C kept OS away from hitting that C side. But however, because of the low economy buy, they could not win that round. But hey, now they have guns. Looking to tie up scores here. That's a good bait. Good round for
Gun here.
VTX.
Gun here.
Tying up the scores. Now it's 3-all, which is what I'd expect from a final map. Oh, well, semi-finals, but final map. You guys get what I mean.
It's
And
Lotus.
we see Munchins back on the op.
And moving over to Seaside, which is where OS we're looking to hit. Or still grouped up, still deciding probably gonna default-ish a little bit here.
Well, we see
This is
the
like
spike over towards
Contender.
C.
Oh, if Nacro peeks that. But Nacro always uses Cascade to peek, so... Unless... Oh!
I'm pissed.
And the whiff.
I wouldn't say it was a whiff, I would say it was just a timing issue.
camera taken out.
Blaze Storm doesn't get anything. Does put some damage onto the Neon though, but...
Oh, dude.
OS just exploded on site.
Yeah, there's no one to capitalize off of the sniper trips or anything. Right?
Spike planted.
What?
Finished.
But look at this. 1v3 Legend X all alone towards Waterfall. And falls to the op.
Defuse the spike.
Good decision by VTX to give them the sight. And just let them have sight. Because they know they can win gunfights there, so they just decided to fall off. Omen
It's
smokes
broad
dropped
cross.
as well. And they were being recharged, so they could not hold sight. Close one.
Yes.
Bit of a
Maybe
technical
that's not
difficulty.
logic.
Not sure exactly why, but kind of find a solution.
Do you not want to pause it?
No, it's fine. Well, we're mid-round, so we can't really do that.
Do you not want to pause it?
No, it's
I'm
fine.
pausing it.
We're mid-round. We can't
I
do
think
that.
you disconnected.
I can't pause it either.
What's going on?
I'm gonna replay the round.
Wait. Because the thing is, we had the issue. We talked about it in rule proposals last season about round rollback. This is a bit of a different case, yes, but I feel there is a regulation in the rule book that says that we are not allowed to roll back rounds for any reason. It would be one of those.
Where was the set? Can I check
It's in the
that?
rule
Where
book.
was it set?
Y'all
Where
are
is
getting
it?
a sneak preview on the rules of VDC.
Hold up. I'm looking for the round robot. Where does it say that? Do you have the exact number for that?
Actually, no, it doesn't say it. I was gonna say
Yeah, so
rule
we-
6.5.3, but that's rounds in which a player disconnects but a tech pause is not called, will not be rolled back for any reason. But this is not that. This is
And
a issue
literally called.
where we called a prod
Yeah.
pause and we didn't get a prod pause, and then people treated it like it didn't matter. So
No, they also wanted to pause, but then they were gonna lose on time, so they pushed it anyway. So and they're all okay for round rollback, which is what I am gonna do here.
okay, so let's, all right, we can try to do it. So it vibes with everybody to do round rollback.
It was one round ago. I can roll back.
I disconnect again.
No. I rolled back it
Oh,
now. Don't worry.
that's the
Right,
rollback
that's the
processing?
button. Yes, that's rollback processing.
Okay.
There we go. Round has been rolled back.
All right. And unpause.
Yes, it does.
Well, we're back in game, everybody.
Woo! That was a thing. I don't know if you guys heard all of that.
They
If you
did.
did, blame Nuke. 'Cause-
Am I the result of everything?
Yes.
I'm just a failure. Okay. I think we lost Stealth Lake. Come on. NA production. This was better. Unpause, bro. This is better than friggin' this is better than, what is it?
Okay, we got pause match timer on again.
Oh, our team's not ready.
No, they're ready. They just didn't communicate. Anyways, after all this happened, a summary. There was some technical difficulties. We had to pause. We rolled back the round. We couldn't pause mid-range because the round already started. So we just rolled back the round. Both teams are agreeing for that. And we are back to playing round 8. Let's go. Game flash. Could get Cascade being used to get breakable being broken. So it's going to be a beast split here is what also intends to. Reckoning being used to take side control here. Good side take. Also good call from VTX to give them that whole side because you cannot contest a side with Reckoning coming in and a full B split coming in as well with only 2 people holding on side. Oh, that sound will be deadly. Yep. Morningstar falls, but Koala gets a kill on Legend X elsewhere.